So I think it's fair to say there have been a lot of horror remakes that haven't quite lived up to their original. When you first read the script, what was the moment, or what was the point where you were sold on Mia as a character and this film as an endeavor?
Well, I had never seen the original when I read the script, so there wasn't really. I wasn't thinking about how this is gonna live up.
Mm-hmm.
I was mostly just reading it because it was the first time reading it and knowing anything about the story. But I think they got me early on. I think they got me at Tree Rape. It's still my favorite thing about these movies, the original and ours. It's just so bizarre. And it was outrageous and over the top, and I thought this would be a lot of fun, and it's also something so new. I could learn so much and just experience something the polar opposite to what I do on Suburgatory most of the time.
So did Fede and the producers have you jumping through any kind of metaphorical or literal hoops trying to get this role? Because I imagine it's quite coveted part.
Yeah, I mean, the process was actually shorter than any other auditioning process I've had before. I went in 2 times, and then they gave me the part.
Simple.
Yeah.
So you're categorically you're not Ash in the film, but given that you're the lead in an Evil Dead film, that's a huge amount of weight that's put on your shoulders, a weight of expectation. And how did you deal with that weight that's left on you?
I didn't actually feel that for a lot of reasons. I think the first reason is I'm not Ash. Mm-hmm. It's a different character. Not only is it a totally different character, it's a different gender. So no way could I ever be compared to Bruce Campbell. I mean, it would be a pretty funny thing to do. I mean, if you do, he wins. I know. But also, I guess I didn't really grasp the enormity of the fan base for these movies. I didn't know, which was probably a good thing, until I went to Comic-Con with Bruce Campbell and I saw people lose their shit. Seriously lose their minds to see him, meet him. And the funniest part about him is he just makes fun of his fans to their faces, and they love it. They eat it up, and they ask for more, and he is a god to those people. So maybe I'm glad I found that out after we made the movie.
So Sam Raimi infamously out-and-out tortured Bruce Campbell on the set of his film. Mm-hmm. Did you find Fede kind of playing tricks on you or torturing you?
Yeah, he tortured me the whole time. The whole entire time. He did like to play tricks. He was adamant about no CGI, which I think was good. It makes the movie more authentic, we're actually doing it. But he also liked us to really suffer because he thought it would look more real. So he would make us do that.
So you've got something of a dual role in the film. I think it's not a spoiler to say. Mm-hmm. Which did you find more rewarding, kind of Demon Mia or this drug addict Mia?
More rewarding, I think, is the actual final Mia, which I won't expand upon so we don't give anything away. But it's sort of, I'll leave it there.
Okay. So I'm not going to ask you to tell me what's your favourite gory moment from the film, because that's boring. But as this is a visual medium, would you be willing to maybe mime out your favourite kind of gory moment from the film? Involving you or otherwise?
I mean, the goriest moment for me, though, is barfing on someone's face. Which was actually this, big tube with a mushroom top that I had to hold down with the back of my throat. And they would shoot this liquid in the back of my mouth. And it was so strong that at one point it flew through my head back. And I when I'm shaking in the film, it's actually because the liquid is so strong that it makes me shake.